Welcome to my office. My name is Pat. I just received the Nordic Wave Viking cold plunge. I'm so excited to have it. Here it is. Got delivered to me in a big truck on a pallet. They took it off the truck and brought it into my garage for me. And I'm just gonna unbox it here. All right, we're here with the tech specialist from the Nordic Wave. He's going to walk me through the setup process. We've got all the parts that are laid out here, right here, and the actual unit over here. This is the Viking. And so, yeah, Jenny, my assistant, is going to be filming for us, and Joe's going to walk me through this process. Joe, what kind of tools do I need?
So you don't need any tools.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. Yeah. All you need is the units and all the parts we have in the box.
Awesome.
If you just point me, if you could turn your camera around and show me what you currently have,
Yep.
I can kind of guide you in those first steps.
Okay. Thankfully, says we don't need any tools besides what's in the box. I had a few minor basic tools, but I'm glad that we don't need those. Okay, so here's the unit itself. Got another hose that we had to attach for a little bit more length.
Okay, awesome.
Hold on just a second. The technician said that it takes a while to fill it up, so we're gonna fill it up during this next step.
Yep.
I just had to go get an extension cord to plug in the chiller. All right, we filled it up as much as Joe asked us to. Just a little bit past here. Oh, I'm not showing you, I'm showing them. just past here. And let's see, we're gonna take this lid off for a second. All right, Joe, what's next?
All right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and plug in your unit. Those two buttons I mentioned. Once you plug it in and you hear that kind of whirring, actually, sorry, getting ahead of myself. We're going to open that top valve. All right, and you're all set?
Awesome, that's it?
Yes, sir, that's it.
That was easier than I thought it was gonna be. I was kind of intimidated.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Absolutely. So if you want to go ahead and set your temperature,
How do you
go
do
to
this?
your chiller display,
Okay.
and you're going to press the settings button, and the down arrow, and whatever you like.
38 looks like is the lowest it'll go.
Yep.
I like it cold, so I'll keep it there.
Yes, sir. That'll do it.
And just it's blinking right now. Just leave it. Oh, okay.
Yep. So it's blinking. The blinking is basically indicating to you that it's preparing to chill.
Okay.
Once that light turns solid, you'll hear the fan turn on.
Okay.
Once that fan turns on, it will incrementally get down and lower, and then you're all set.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Joe.
Absolutely. Very, very happy to help you.
Okay, I appreciate you.
All right. Let us know if you have any other questions.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. Awesome. I set it for 38 degrees. It's now 63 degrees, so it's going to take, he said on average about 5 to 6 degrees each hour that it'll lower in temperature. So I'm going to need to wait for a few hours because I like it cold. But I'm really excited. Did you take a picture of the inside, the water circulating? The water's in there circulating right now, and we're getting it chilled. Welcome to my office again. My name's Pat. You guys saw me put together with Joe on the tech call today. You saw me put everything together. We've got the Viking unit. We've got the stair steps. I didn't put that together when Joe was on the call. It was really easy. There was just one paper thing of instructions to put that together. That was really simple. This was the biggest part, is the plumbing, and I was really, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was really intimidated to begin with, but Joe walked me through it, and it was really simple. It probably took me about 45 minutes, so maybe about 15 minutes longer than average. I'm not a real handy person, so it takes me longer to catch on, and I'm a little bit slower to catch on to things, but Joe walked me through it, and it was a breeze. So yeah, we've got let me take this lid off and let you see inside of it. It's circulating right now, and we filled it to just above where that inlet is, where it's bubbling, because he said to fill it up that high, and then I would displace some water. Obviously, I'm 6'4" and 280 pounds, so I'll displace quite a bit of water. So the chiller, we turned the chiller on, and it was started at 63 degrees, and it's down to 39 degrees. I set it for 39. That's about as low as it can go. I like it really cold. That invigorates me, and then also helps me just to really relax at the end of the day. So from 63 down to 39, that took about 4 hours. So that's 24 degrees. So it's about it was about 6 degrees per hour that it went down in temperature, and it was 61 degrees here in Utah at the time that it started. So 6 degrees per hour, that's pretty good. And it took 4 hours to get down to my desired temperature. So the Viking itself is about it's 36 inches this way, the length, 30 width, and then 41 inches tall. This is going to be my first vertical plunge. I'm really excited about it. I just want to experience it. I'm just really excited to not have to put ice in something, to have something that is chilled for me constantly, so it keeps at my temperature that I want it. And what else? Oh, the footprint on this is just awesome. I mean, look how it's just really small footprint. You don't have to move it very much. It's not like one of the portable cold plunges, so it doesn't bother me as much that it's heavier. It's actually, this lid itself is about 15 pounds, and the unit itself weighs about 60 pounds. It holds 95 gallons of water, and it also has a 2-inch insulated foam on the inside of this really hard plastic. This thing's a beast. It's really awesome. I'm excited to try it. It's got, if you see there, it's got the inline filtration the ozone filter. So yeah, apparently the first week, to get the water that's just coming into it from the hose, you have to use the insert in the filter for just like about a week, and then change it out. They've given me another filter change out for the second week, and then I think the second one lasts 3 or 4 weeks. One thing I would caution you about is children. Having children around this. First of all, you don't want to go head first, and children 5 and under are at the biggest risk for drowning. So really be careful with your kids around this unit. Just make sure that you've got this secured and that you don't have your kids, they're out and around it while you're not around it. All right, the Viking has shed his fur and is now ready to jump into the fjord, the Nordic Wave Fjord. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, by the way, this took about 2 weeks to get to me, and it's free shipping. And this is the cool thing. This is a really cool thing, because I was nervous with all those parts that came with it. When I opened the boxes, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not a handyman. My wife knew that when she married me, but Joe, the technician, he walked me through it, and it was a cinch. So just to know that there's really not that much to it. It may look like it at first, but all these connections are really simple. You don't even have to have any tools at all. I was really impressed with that. Everything that was connected, it was hand cranked. So I didn't need any pliers or anything like that. All right, here I go. 39 degrees. You think I can do it? I bet you I can do it. The only thing I'm worried about is actually getting back out. But we're gonna see how slick this is. I really like the steps here. That's a good touch for them to include the steps. And they were easy to construct. They were easy to put together. But let's see. I'm gonna get in here for 5 minutes at 39 degrees. It's not all too uncommon for me to do that. So that should work out well, but let's see how well I get back out. One thing about this is you keep kind of buoyant. There's some people ask, I've heard that some people ask with the Nordic Wave Viking if there is a seat inside. There's no seat, but you stay kind of buoyant. So I'm not, you know, plopped all the way down on the floor of it. I'm kind of boosted up a little bit just by natural flotation. All right, so I've been in here for 7 or 8 minutes. I'm gonna get out of here in just a minute, but some things I've thought about while I've just been meditating in here for a few minutes. Things that I forgot, some odds and ends. This either comes, this unit, the Nordic Wave Viking, comes in either blue or white. This unit's blue. They got a really pretty white color also. And then the cord right there that comes with it is about 10 inches. So because my outlet's quite a ways away from the house, I needed an extension cord. The other thing that I wanted to mention is this won't sweat because this plastic won't sweat because of the 2-inch foam inside. And from what I hear, it's the way this is insulated with the 2-inch foam and the really hard plastic. The temperature, even without the chiller keeping it, you know, being on full time, it keeps really, really cold. So that's nice not to have to waste energy with it being so well insulated. So I've been in here probably for, I'd guess about 9 minutes now, at 39 degrees. And it's time for me to get out. Let's see how easy it is to get out. Not too bad. Not too bad. With the height of that stair step, that really helps. So anyway, that was a wonderful ice bath. I feel amazing. And I'm just really excited to have this unit. I love to cold plunge. And the Nordic Wave is just an amazing unit. It's so solid. It's like, this is a brick. It's a brick house. And just how slick. I raised it about 1 degree from being in there. It was 39 degrees, it's 40 degrees now, but just for my body heat. But it'll only take a little while to get back down to 39. It's just so strong and durable, this plastic. And it's got such a small footprint. And, you know, I'm not going to need to move it around much, so it's okay for it to be heavy. It's really strong, and I just love having a chiller like I haven't had a chiller yet. I haven't reviewed a cold plunge that had a chiller. This is, I forgot to tell you, this is a 3/4 horsepower unit, and that's how it can lower the temperature so quickly. Like I said, it took about 4 hours to lower it from 63 degrees down to 39 degrees in the 61 degree outside temperature. So anyway, I'm really impressed with the Nordic Wave Viking, and I think you should get one.